Meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Forget about the phone number. Why, Drew?
Because we're not here.
That's right.
But we're here. You'll hear us sharing our love.
Mm-hmm.
Just us.
And we're probably going to be better than we would be if we were here.
Oh, of course. Well, we'd be happier.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't be a best of show.
Right, that's right.
It'd just be sort of a of show.
But of course, if we didn't have anything good,
right,
it wouldn't really matter.
We'd still put it up there anyway.
Right.
Yeah, but please, how dare you? I got good stuff. I don't know about you.
All
right, let's get it started. What do you say, Drew?
Let's go.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Let's hop to the phones and speak to Jenny, who's 21. Jenny?
Hi.
What's up?
Well, first of all, thank you guys for your show. It's awesome. And you're a dick, but you're a charming dick, so you
See?
totally... It's good. It's
That's
funny.
what I tell everybody.
It's good on you.
Thanks.
My question...
You wear it well.
If we possibly have time. But my first question is, I'm wondering if I'm like a stunted or like quasi-bisexual, because I'm first and foremost attracted to girls. I love women. You know, I totally love it. And like, I'll go down on a girl. I had this girlfriend that I would go down on, and I really enjoyed like being with her, but I didn't like her to go down on me. And it wasn't that, and I'll let guys go down on me though.
You will.
But I don't know what it was. Like I could never really get off with her. And so
well, hold on. I mean, you can never really get off with somebody. Drew, you got a fart or you got a question or you have to go to the bathroom? What are you doing?
I think if I were to put my money down, I'd say peer genital contact, age 6 to 10, in that range there. And sort of freaked out a little bit about that with other girls doing this. It's sort of a girl did it.
She doesn't sound like a little girl, though.
No, she's not arrested, but that thing got her.
Anything like that happen, Jenny?
No. Well, I had like an abusive childhood, but...
Ooh.
What happened?
Oh, my dad. I'm Asian, and I have the stereotypical like imperialistic. My little brother is whatever, but you know, I got beaten as a kid. And I don't talk to my dad.
Your dad beat you?
Yeah.
Did you ever get any kind of any sort of experimentation with people your own age, girls particularly when you were young, real young?
No, not really.
Not really.
No, not that I can remember. I just remember this being a recent thing because I've always been attracted to girls, but there's never been a girl where I was like, oh my God, I want to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I met this girl, and but I've always been, whenever I've had a girl that was a best friend, I've always been really like against their boyfriends. Well, they were usually scum.
All right.
Whatever.
Well, listen,
all guys are scum to her, yeah.
Okay, so listen, you're you don't mind the girl going down on you.
I don't mind it, but it doesn't get me off.
Right, but you'd prefer to go down on her.
Yeah.
Also, is there my thought is if you enjoyed her going down on you, that would sort of officially make you a lesbian. Mm-hmm. Is there any thoughts of that?
Well, I just didn't really, it was kind of like not, it was kind of like,
she doesn't carry a card, not card carrying.
I don't want it, you know?
Okay.
When you're with guys, do you need any fetish or S&M or anything?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, see, she's her wiring's all.
Yeah. Well, so
how do I get reprogrammed then? Because I'm sure. I mean, yeah, you know, I like the spanking and I like being like dominated and all that.
All right, because your dad beat on you. Yeah. What did that mean, by the way? Did that mean anything?
I don't know. That just sounded like a sound. It sounded like a karate movie.
I'm sure it meant something. I'm sure it meant something very profound in Japanese. Okay, so here's the thing. A little therapy. Do they have therapists for Asians, Drew?
Oh, of course.
I never see that.
Are you in college?
Well, sort of. I'm in community college.
No. Oh, no, but you're Asian. That's okay. I've declared it okay for Asians.
Yes, I'm taking art and business because, you know, I'm Asian.
You people are smart. I don't worry about you people. Okay, so therapy would be nice because your dad abused you and traumatized you.
Kind of sort out some of these feelings, and may not be able to change the fetish and the need for high arousal in your sexual experiences, but you may sort of sync up with some of these experiences a little bit more and be able to experience yourself more genuinely in relationships and open yourself to intimate contact, which really that kind of is what you're talking about with the girlfriends.
Yeah.
Maybe end up being lesbian, maybe not. I don't know.
Here's the deal, everybody. If you come from a less than perfect background, especially if you're like a lot of our callers and listeners who were horribly abused, physically, sexually abused, when you're 18, 19, somewhere between like 18 through 25, you're going to be spinning like a dreidel. And you pretty much string of bad relationships, maybe pick up some diseases, some unwanted pregnancies, substance abuse, fired from jobs, all that kind of stuff. Your job in that like 5 to 8 year range is to get stable so you can then be a decent adult, be a decent father, mother, have relationships, have a life, essentially. You're not doing anything between 18 and 25 in life. Somebody needs to explain that to people. And if you're screwed up, you should spend that time unscrewing yourself.
Well, I'm talking about getting some structure, going to school, trying to improve yourself, that kind of thing.
Yeah, all that stuff.
That's really what you're supposed to be doing.
Well, that's what you're supposed to be doing, but if you're like a lot of our callers, you need more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, you need some counseling, too, and a little soul-searching and that kind of stuff. A lot of long walks, listening to Yanni. You know what I mean? And then you can go on and have a normal life. Thank you. Jessica?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Is it my turn this time?
You're 18.
Yes, I am.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I don't know how to deal with this problem. I have a long-distance relationship with my girlfriend, whom we've been going out for like 5 months.
A lot of lesbos tonight.
Lesbian night. You're lesbian.
We know.
Great. It's the Pride thing, like, what, this weekend in San Francisco?
You're lesbian.
Oh, it's Gay Pride?
Yeah, this San Francisco.
We had the Gay Pride parade out here, I think, last weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, not really looking forward to it.
I didn't hear about it. There wasn't much made of it this year. I guess.
A lot of pride, a lot of unity, a lot of civic responsibility, a lot of guys in chaps being tugged by their partners with nipple chains.
Guys, gee,
Yeah.
I was hoping for the hot chicks on the bike.
Yeah, they don't really have enough of those. Just guys acting
You
out.
guys should come to San Francisco.
You're a lesbian.
Watch it.
Guys in their 40s acting out. It's
Yeah.
great. All right.
Well, yeah. The thing is, I've been going out with my girlfriend for about 5 months. And in the beginning, she was open with me, and she told me her father used to molest her, like, from age 12 to 15, where her parents divorced or something. And since then, they have no contact. He says he doesn't...
Oh, hold on a second.
Check
Oh,
the
yeah, I'm
time
guessing
here.
Hold
that's why
on.
she's with me.
What?
I'm guessing that's why she's with me.
No. Hold on a second here. We heard something else.
I heard the smoke detector battery.
Hold on a second. Just be quiet for a moment. How much time we got?
We're going on about 25 seconds.
All right. Just quiet. Shh, Jessica, quiet for a second.
Usually goes about every 35,
Yeah.
40.
Hold on.
How's kicks, Drew?
How's what?
Kicks?
Kick's good.
Okay.
What's going on with that? Wait a minute.
Where's that smoke detector?
Did you?
The smoke detector.
Do you have a smoke detector?
I took the battery out because we were cooking this.
There it
there
is.
it
There it
goes.
is. It just went again. How long was that?
No, it was
50?
about 50 seconds.
All right.
Oh, wait, there's one right there.
Yeah. Okay.
What
Well,
do you know?
what do you know? It's making noise, and we hear it, and you don't. How could that be? Huh?
How many times have I said we had the world's dumbest callers? It's like, oh, smoke detector? No, I took the battery. Teek. Really? How high or stupid do you have to be? We're listening. We're on a phone 1,000 miles away. Oh, yes. All right.
Oh, it's almost time to listen to it again. Come on. We got to prove it. We got to hear it
it's
loud and
about
clear.
about 50 seconds.
Yeah,
right?
we're at about 40 here right now.
40 right now.
Jessica,
All right, we got a little
Jessica,
time.
quiet for 1 second here, okay?
What are we doing this time? Listening for the smoke detector?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Are you by it?
No, I'm just sitting in the same place. I'm at a friend's house.
There.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. That's it.
56.
That's us.
Okay,
56 seconds. All right, keep a timer.
So this actually isn't your responsibility. This is your friend's bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Her bedroom.
What was that?
But Jessica was explaining that at her own home, she took the battery out. And by the way,
Didn't change the battery. Just pulled it out.
I'm all for it because this is our last shot at Darwinism in this country.
Yeah.
It really is. I pulled the battery out, or I hit the thing with the mop, and the whole family goes up in flames 2 weeks later. And I hate to say it, Drew, but that's just that's Darwinism. That's what we used to call Darwinism.
We'll call it evolution.
Evolution. Evolution. So anyway, Jessica, and is your girlfriend there?
No, she's not. She's about 200 miles away.
I
Well,
see.
whose room is this you're in?
This is a high school friend.
Hold on 1 second. Oh,
wait a minute. My mistake.
We missed it.
You missed the beep.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit the thing on the second it went.
Darn.
And where is she right now? Your high school friend?
She is downstairs, I believe. I don't know.
see.
I asked her if I can be alone in the room.
I see. Okay.
All right. Do you realize that an iguana could probably not sleep in a room that had a smoke detector that went off every
There it is.
55
That
seconds?
seemed a little quicker that time.
That was quick. All right, so Jessica, sorry for obsessing on it.
Fascination with the
Yeah.
detector.
So you got a girlfriend. Yeah, she's been molested. She's a lesbian. She's crazy.
What's the question?
She's not crazy.
Yeah, she is. She's trouble.
She's
Yeah,
chaotic.
Well, anyways,
Chaotic.
the thing is, in the beginning, she tells me that the reason she's not with guys is because she has flashbacks of her dad molesting her.
That's fair
Right.
enough. Okay.
Yeah. So we're together, and I think out of the 5 months that we've been together for like a month actually in person. And the sex is great up until 2 weeks ago. She tells me she wants to cut off no sexual things. I'm just like, great. And she goes, like after we make love, she has flashbacks of
Yeah.
her
All
dad.
right. Well, she's a very seriously disturbed person who needs help. This is post-traumatic stress disorder from serious trauma.
Yes. She's
How would we relieve the stress?
about
Well, no,
8
no.
years,
Yeah,
maybe 14 years
She
of
needs some
therapy.
real serious work.
Constant therapy.
Therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to
big
get her
time.
in with someone who's used to dealing with trauma survivorship.
Oh,
Read my book, Cracked, coming out in August, where it's all about this. That's what I wrote about.
really?
Yeah. Dealing with trauma survivors.
Read my pamphlet, How to Change a Goddamn 9-Volt Battery. That drives me insane, Drew. I can't imagine. Drew, really? Where? I have this sort of attention deficit problem, or this hypervigilance, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The notion that you. Wait a minute.
You guys missed a beep.
Yeah.
Anna's trying to hit it
second
right.
late again. The notion that you could sleep in a room, as many of our callers do, with this thing chirping between every 35 and 50 seconds for weeks. If I was in a coma, Drew, if I was just in a full... This is how... by the way,
You'd
if
wake up from the
something
coma.
happens to me, I get in a car accident or something, I go into a coma, put one of these things in with the low battery. I guarantee day number 3, I stand up, I grab a mop, I bust it, I lie back down, I go back into the coma. That's what I do.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right? It just... It boggles my mind. And I always like the part where they're not sure what we're talking about either.
Yeah.
They go, smoke detector, it's going off above your head, huh?
But how weird is that we hear it 1,000 miles away across a crappy extended phone line?
They usually argue with us, too, huh? No.
What? What are you talking
But
about?
it was funny. We got some insight to Jessica, too, because she pulled her battery out at home. Kathy,
Yeah.
what's up?
Not
You're-
bad.
I just realized that these things are going to have to be hardwired. The ones where you put the 9-volt in, unless it's some sort of Millennium Crystal, some sort of thing that powered the Star Trek mobile, it's no good. If you have to change it once every 3 years, it's impossible. Go ahead, Kathy.
Okay, before I ask my question, I just have to say I love Adam. I
Yeah.
love you, Adam. I've got to find a guy just like you.
Oh, boy.
Why?
Thanks, baby doll. What's up?
My question is, I was just put on prescribed lithium today. I dropped it off at the pharmacy. They didn't have any. So I picked
Hear
it up
that
tomorrow.
pressured speech? You get that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
My question is, they gave me an option of another drug. They said, well, Wellbutrin wasn't going to work for me. So
No.
I'm doing the lithium and the
Wellbutrin will speed you up even more.
Yeah, and I'm already just...
Yes, we can hear it.
Anyways, the doctor said he could put me on Depakote, but then he said there was a side effect of weight gain.
Yeah.
And I've had a history of eating disorders, so I flat out told him, and he knows that too. I've actually been hospitalized for it years ago.
Well, there are multiple choices. There's sort of the beginning place is Depakote and sometimes lithium. And then there's a number of, I have Topamax now and...
Right, and I told him, I told him exactly why I didn't want to go on the Depakote. I said, listen, we're going to have problems. I'm going to end up starting the drug. The first time I gain weight, I'm going to start throwing my food up again, and then I'm going to quit taking the drug, and then we're going to be back to square one, and it's going to be even worse.
That's right. And so we sometimes start people on lithium to prevent some of that stuff.
So, and it is okay to go ahead and take the lithium then? Because I've just heard so many different stories about it that...
What have you heard?
I don't know. I mean, I guess... Even when I was in outpatient or doing inpatient for the eating disorder, there was a girl that was on lithium, and I always thought she was crazy because she took lithium.
Boy, baby.
But I'm just,
Hey.
I know, that's the pot calling the kettle black.
You got to take a chill pill.
Well, that's lithium.
Forget about the lithium.
That's her chill pill.
Oh, I see.
You might want to. I had some really good results recently with trileptal, chill pill. You might want to talk to your doctor about trileptal. Ask about that, okay?
Trileptal.
But lithium is great. It's fine. Sometimes there can be some transient kidney dysfunction, and it can be pretty serious. You got to get your kidneys checked in a few days.
That's what I was concerned about, because I do take Avonex too, because I have multiple sclerosis.
Wow.
And they have to check my liver on, they check everything on a regular basis, like every 3 to 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's an interferon beta 1A.
Yeah.
What do you do, Kathy?
I'm an assistant manager of a lingerie store.
Really? With the MS, huh?
Yeah, I refuse to go get on disability. I'm not crippled or anything.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know she has it, probably.
I wouldn't know it?
No, you would never know.
Nice.
I have symptoms, you just don't see them.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of guys you get in that lingerie store? Mostly guys or girls?
Trouble.
The guys are trouble? I around Valentine's Day, I went and bought my wife some stuff at a Victoria's Secret. And it's weird to be a guy and actually purchase things.
Yeah.
The girls that work in there are just into this. It's like
really?
They're basking.
I don't think I could handle that.
You got to go do it. It's a weird, unsettling experience.
No.
Yeah, and I do not work for Victoria's Secret.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
What do you guys sell? You sell same kind of stuff, or do you guys get a little naughtier?
A little racier. We're a national chain.
Uh-huh. What's moving right now?
That was one of my cats jumping in his cradle.
No.
I mean, product-wise. My hearing's not that good. Heard the cat roll over in the pillow.
Right now, it's all the brides coming in wanting corsets to put under their dresses so they can suck everything in.
Oh, they want corsets?
Yeah.
Oh, corsets are back.
Wow.
That's nice.
Weird.
Yeah, and of course, the crotchless panties for the honeymoon night.
Of course. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Right.
Crotchless panties.
Meaningless. Why?
Guys
Why?
Just lose it.
Why?
I don't know why.
Those? But why have those?
No, I look.
Panties on or off?
It's
they're
like
they're on, they're off, they're off. Well,
no,
why
it's
both
nice,
on and off.
Yeah, it's nice to see a woman in a sexy pair of panties, and then it's nice to watch her peel them off. But to have them sort of stay on while you're going to work, it's real. It's like you might as well just have her put a vest on, and while you're nailing her too. But it was like an orange Caltrans vest on while you have sex with her. No, I'm not into that. And the other thing I don't understand.
Cone zone.
I don't understand the edible stuff, like the edible panties.
Yeah, why? Another one, why?
Like you got something that tastes like the world's. It's a combination between fruit roll up and ass. You're gonna nosh down on this while you're trying to keep a boner. No.
Yep.
Drew, what do you mean and licorice?
Aren't they look like they're licorice kind of.
Nah, I think the fruit roll up.
The red
That's
licorice.
what I'm saying. The fruit roll up.
Okay, got it.
That's what I'm
got
covered. That's why everyone thinks I'm a dick. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Lithium, whether or not it's right trade. Lithium's fine. Make sure you're monitored carefully. The Avonex won't make a big difference with it that I'm aware of. Depakote's really considered the first line with bipolarity, which is why you're hypomanic. That's why you're all sped up.
Yeah.
And I would write down, Kathy, trileptal, Trilepta. A lot of psychiatrists think that's a good one right now for bipolar.
All right. And chill pill. Misty?
Yes.
You 23?
Chill
Yeah.
pill.
What's up?
Okay, 6 months ago, I had my first child, and me and my fiance, I just don't get horny very much.
That's really happens a lot after having a child, particularly that first year.
You got to take a chill pill.
Actually, going on the birth control pill sometimes turns it back on. Chill pill.
I'm on orthotricycline.
And that's the one that usually works, but for some women that one doesn't. So you have to go back to your doctor and see if there's something else they can try.
Okay.
And maybe shutting you down, too. I mean, did you go on it to try to get your libido back?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if it's not working, it's not working. You should be aware pretty quickly. Are you on any other medication?
I'm on Prozac because I have baby blues pretty bad.
Well, but that's why you have no libido. Prozac will shut you down completely.
Okay.
In fact, Prozac makes sex seem like weird. Like, why do people do that? Like, oh, what?
Yeah,
They
it's
kiss.
kind of like blah.
Yeah.
Like living in Utah.
Yeah, so it's the Prozac. And now don't immediately stop your Prozac because obviously, as you've said, the baby blues, postpartum depression can be very, very serious. But you might want to talk to your doctor about an antidepressant that doesn't screw up your libido, like Cerazone or Wellbutrin or Remeron. Okay? Chill pill.
You're calling from Palm Springs.
Yeah.
It's going to be getting up about 122 degrees there in the next 4 or 5 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Don't you want to kill yourself? But
No.
what do you do? What do you do for the summer in Palm Springs? Just sit in
Stay
a tub
inside.
full of ice with a fan blowing on you?
You pretty much sit under an air conditioner.
I would kill myself.
It's pretty awful.
All right, baby doll.
Good times.
You know it's a horrible combination, Drew, which I had going for many years of my life? Poor and hot.
Yeah.
That's bad because there's certain things. Poor and everything sucks.
Poor and cold, you never had to deal with that.
Poor and cold's bad, but I'll tell you what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Poor and hot, I think. I'm sure poor and everything sucks, but poor and Luke sucks. But poor and hot sucks because you never have. You don't have a place to park your car. That's the first thing. You live in crappy apartments. You park on the street.
So you're walking in the heat. And your
It's not the worry. The car's always baking.
Oven, yeah.
The car's always an oven.
Yeah.
You don't work at any place that has covered parking, a parking structure, garages, anything like that. Your car's always, so it's always, the car's 135 degrees when it should have been sitting out in the valley all day long where you're at work kind of thing, or in the morning or whatever. And then the car's missing the air conditioning. Then it becomes brutal. Now you want to kill yourself. And then you live in places that don't have air conditioning, and you have jobs where you're there's no air conditioning.
In your case,
involved.
you live with multiple people in a room facing the sun.
On the sun.
Yeah, on the surface of the sun. That's good.
Yes, facing the west, upstairs, no air conditioning, multiple people.
Oh, yeah.
And me just with bullets dripping down my forehead all summer long, climbing into my hot car.
Chill pill.
Sleeping on a futon with the one guy I know who never gets hot, which made me want to kill him. The only thing worse than being hot is being next to someone who's going, "Nah, I'm fine."
Yeah.
And you're going, "Aren't you burning up? This is miserable." And they're going, "Nah, I don't mind that."
These feral children.
That you go up 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Now I'm hot and I'm angry. Now I'm agitated. My buddy Don will never get hot.
Well,
He's walking around.
How do you stay your friend?
It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
The summers were difficult. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to speak to Meredith, just because her name's Meredith. After this.
Hello? Who's this?
This is LoveLine.
1-800-LOVE-191.
LoveLine will be right back. LoveLine is brought to you by Trojan, America's most trusted condom for over 80 years.
Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Scott?
Scott?
Hello.
You're 29?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, this question's for Dr. Drew. I need some help.
Mm-hmm.
Bogus.
My girlfriend's here, and
I got bogus already.
The only thing that saves him is he has some sort of ethnicity that doesn't normally do bogus calls.
oh no, it's not bogus. She's right here.
All right.
Some explanation for her.
Why don't you put her on? Let her tell us.
She's right here. We're on speakerphone.
Oh, okay. What's your ethnicity?
Hispanic.
All right, see, non-bogus
You're right. Okay.
ethnicity.
I haven't heard your girlfriend ring in yet.
Babe, say something.
I'm here.
All right.
All right. What's the problem?
She's embarrassed.
Well, you pick up the phone. We don't need her listening. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so now what's the problem, Scott?
Well, a couple nights ago, I had gone down on her, and she came like really hard, and she thought she peed on me.
Mm-hmm.
I told her that there was two types. I heard Dr. Drew talking about it, that there's two types of orgasm from a woman.
That's right.
And she doesn't believe me.
Well, it's that there's... Well, now put the speaker back. Was she listening on the radio, or is she going to listen on the speaker?
Tell her to go in the other room, listen on the radio. But don't make it too loud. All right.
He wants you to go into the other room and listen on the radio.
I've found from my experience with the women I've been in, they've had two types as well. No orgasm and no orgasm.
Nearly
no orgasm.
No orgasm.
Yeah. Those are my two types.
I think, Scott, what you're referring to is two kinds of fluids can come out of a woman during an orgasm.
Okay.
And one is pee. There's female orgasmic incontinence, and one is female ejaculation.
Yeah.
And we kind of think from our little non-scientific studies we do here that most of it is not pee, most of it is the ejaculate.
Seems to be going that way.
Yeah.
Lately, especially, last couple of years.
Uh-huh.
So that's what it is.
Okay, so...
Now, you can obviously do your own tests. I mean, if it smells like urine, it may be urine, or if it kills the fern plant that's outside of my den window.
Or you eat some asparagus, or
Eat some asparagus,
take some vitamins.
Believe me, eat some asparagus.
Okay.
And then give her the orgasm.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I think...
Save a stock of that asparagus for her ass,
It's
though.
interesting...
Thank you, Drew.
It's interesting, Scott, how women are sort of ashamed about this. They don't understand that it's a very common thing, and that guys not only don't mind it, they're kind of into it. It's like, hey, look what I did. Whoa.
Yeah.
For a while.
For a while.
Yeah.
And not when they're going down on them quite as much.
Yeah. Not quite.
Yeah. But
just be able to... Guys like to produce. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I guess, and it's tough on women, too, because when they go down on a guy, they have some fluid to deal with as well.
Right. That's right.
But I think it's the difference, Drew, between taking a swig of the bad milk
Yeah.
and, which is what the woman essentially does when she performs oral on the guy, or being the person standing in front of that person when the person then spits it out. I don't know which one you'd rather be.
I'd rather be the one spit on, thank you.
You would?
Yeah.
You want to take the swig?
No.
Come on, take a swig, buddy.
No.
Kathy? Kathy,
Yeah.
you're 17.
Oh.
What's up?
No, I'm 19. But anyway,
Yeah, you are 19.
I was on orthotricycline for about a year, and I just switched orthonovium on Sunday. I had my period last week, and so I started.
Why'd you switch?
I was having a lot of menstrual cramping that started when I took the pill,
All right.
and so they said that switching to orthonovium would help hopefully clear that up. But they said that I was supposed to use a condom for the first week that I was on orthonovium.
I think it's Novum, isn't it?
I can't remember. It starts with an N.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Her phone screeners. No horrible phone lines. I think she's on her cell phone, but it's horrible.
She didn't ask her question yet, though.
I don't care. It's hurting my teeth.
I think the deal is she's going to say the condom broke when she was doing
No,
it.
she wants to know if she has to use it. Kathy?
Yeah.
Well, that's better. So, they say to use a condom for the first week after you switch.
First week or
Right.
first month?
First week.
All right.
All right. And the question is?
And so last night I was having sex with my boyfriend and the condom broke.
Oh,
And
you
so I
son
was
of a bitch, Drew.
I was wondering.
Oh, wait a minute. It says condom broke on the screen.
Of course, Adam.
Well, I'm a purist. I don't read the screen.
I know that.
All right.
So I was wondering if I should get the 72-hour pill or if I should wait to get tested, or do you know what would be the safest thing to do?
The safest thing to do. Wow, that is an interesting question.
Well, I'd take the morning after. That's the safest thing.
That is the safest thing to do, but boy, you're going to get sick.
Why? Because she's on the ortho.
Yeah. But make sure you take the Plan B. Let's put it that way. Take Plan B as opposed to the Prevent, which is Plan B is all levonorgestrel, which is the progesterone, and that's the one that doesn't make you sick usually.
Okay. Why don't they just give that one out?
They do.
I know, but why they have the one that gets you sick?
Oh,
They're giving that one out
two different
too.
companies.
All right.
Manufacturing.
Good times. Victoria,
Hello?
you're 18.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hi. Boyfriend for about 3 months now, and he actually just currently broke up with me. It's actually kind of hard, but I don't know what it's because I really liked him or if I like this because he has an extremely large penis that
You like that large penis?
yeah, but it's just different than what I'm used to. So I don't know if that's I don't want to affect me for the rest of my life, kind of, So
I
compare
understand.
people. Well, I don't want to I'm scared I'm going to compare it to if I have sex with another guy, if I'm going to compare him to.
In other words, you've been spoiled. It's been too good.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to be affected for the rest of my life, and I'm scared that I won't have the orgasms during sex now because I'm used to the size of his penis.
Well, how big was his penis?
Probably 7-8 inches.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah. Well, a couple of things. A, you may find a guy with a big penis.
I guess I'm going to have to find one, huh?
Well, you may.
Or you may not need it so much. It may not be that
Number
big a deal.
two, if you're having orgasms at 18, It's probably not the size of his penis. God, I pray it's not the size of his penis.
Right.
That's giving you the orgasms. I mean, you're just, you're good to go.
You're just having them.
Right. Any guy who does a good job on you, who you're attracted to, is going to give you an orgasm. Yes?
Yeah.
All right, but you just feel bad because this guy dumped you.
Maybe that's it, but I feel like now it's like pathetic because I.
Well, when somebody dumps you, you start painting all these crazy scenarios about never finding this and never having
Never
that
be the same
again.
again,
It's all nonsense.
Wait, why is it pathetic? What's pathetic?
Well, I don't know. I've had issues with, like, I'm not a sexually active person, so this is like the second person I've had sex with.
Yeah.
And the one before was actually my boyfriend of like 3 years, who I lost my virginity to, and I've never, like, so this is my second time I've had sex with somebody before, and so it was I'm kind of really attached to him, and I don't know really how to take it.
Well, why'd he dump you?
I don't really know. Because I think that he's just not ready for the relationship that we had. I'm a fairly good girlfriend,
Yeah, but you were a little clingy.
I guess I am.
He's got a big dork.
I like what?
He's got a big penis,
I know what he has to do.
Yeah.
But I let him do what he had to do. Like, he hung out with my friends all the time, and I don't know.
Okay, like Victoria, you're going a mile a minute
But
here.
she's not crazy.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, she's fine.
You're fine. Yeah, just relax.
I'm just stressed out.
Yeah, you'll find
freaked
somebody.
out.
You'll find somebody.
That big penis scrambled your brain.
Yeah, what am I going to do?
You relax. You masturbate feverishly. You do that vengeance one too, You pay him back by diddling yourself feverishly, all right? And then you just relax. Enjoy your friends for a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're gonna be fine. You in school now? College?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're smart.
Where in college?
I'm going to UW.
University of Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. You're a smart girl.
UW.
You're good. You don't worry about any of these things. It's all gonna pass.
I hope so.
No, I mean life.
Life.
Yeah, we'll all be in the ground soon.
Fast already,
It's moving. It's moving fast. You hang out with your friends. You got good friends?
No, not really.
Great. That's all you need. Did she say no?
Yeah.
Oh. Jeez, I was really heading a direction there with the friends.
Yeah, well, she knows she needs to get them.
Yeah. Everybody's got to get good friends. That's all you got. Here's all you got. Here's all you got in life. That's all you got, Drew. All you got is your family, your mom, your dad, sisters, brothers, and then if you have kids and a wife, and then
Your aunts,
boss,
uncles.
employees, aunts, uncles, things like that. Secondary family, second cousins, stuff like that. Your more distant relatives.
And then your friends.
And then, well, now hold on.
Neighbors.
Neighbors, and then people you work with.
Coworkers,
There's coworkers, bosses,
professional colleagues.
there's people under you, above you.
People you work for. Yeah.
And then there's strangers. Let's face it.
You see them every day at the coffee shop?
Guy at the coffee shop, guy at the market, him working the deli counter, and your friends. That's all you got. That's all you got is those people that I mentioned in front of the friends and your friends.
And then the people you meet every day.
That's it. And I guess yourself. I guess you have to count yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. And the gas man, sparklets guy, whoever comes over to the house.
Right. Yeah. Garden painter. Yeah.
And then there's pets. I guess there's pets.
Well, the guys that take care of the pets.
It was a guy who probably takes care of the pets,
Well,
too.
the vet and the
Vet, guys like that. Yeah, and then ancillary stuff. Gardener, pool man, that kind of stuff.
And your doctor and your dentist.
And dentists, professionals. And
Lawyer.
attorneys, stuff like that. If you work in the business like us, you might have an agent or manager.
Engineers. And
Things like that. Phone screens, manager, producer. And your friends. That's all you got. That's those people and your friends. That's it. That's it. Unless you're into anything exotic like snakes
or
parrots.
Travel.
We travel. Yeah. But again, there's the people on the plane, the people at the hotel, and then, of course, people in the country, indigenous people.
People going to visit.
And your friends. Yeah. That's it. That's all you got. That's all you got. Unless, you're a religious person. In which case, there's deities and things like that. People that look over you. God, Jesus, Jehovah, that sort of thing.
And your relationship with him.
And a relationship with him. That kind of thing. And your friends. That's all you got, Sarah. Am I right?
Hello?
Those people, those 35,000 people I just mentioned, and your friends.
And that's it.
That's all you got. You understand?
All right.
And me and Drew.
Okay.
And that's it.
And any new endeavors you
Yeah, and we got to include you now in our group.
Okay.
All right, so what's your question?
A year ago, during the summertime, I invited 2 friends over, and we got really drunk, and from what another friend told me, I ended up having sex with my other friend. And
you have no recollection of that?
No, not at all.
Ooh.
Not at all. I was really, really shocked when I found out.
These are girls?
Yeah.
Well, both of them girls?
Huh?
Both girls?
Yeah, but I was only with one of them.
Okay, but that's all you got. and then the other one.
Yeah.
And your friends.
And I just wanted to know if that's a really unusual thing, because I've heard people say, well, yeah, you experiment in college and stuff, but I was only 16, so I want
Hey, listen, girls, when girls get really loaded, they're really...
Yeah.
they really become fluid, and they can do whatever they want.
I wonder if you actually did do something, though, whether or not your friends are just kind of goofing on you.
Because well, no, it was my best friend that told me about it. She said that she sort of witnessed it and kind of passed out.
But you seem to have no impulse in that direction at all, though.
Yeah, I really don't. That's why I was sort of shocked about it. And then I also wanted to know if, because she's had sex with other people before, I want to know if, like, a year later, if, symptoms, like, can pop up, like, of an STD or something.
Nah.
I got really freaked out.
You're fine.
From somebody giving you oral sex?
No, from, like, no, she didn't give me oral sex. Like, we had sex, like, if we were male and female.
How'd you do that?
I don't know, like, we were both...
Sure, come on, use your brain.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, like, because, like, a month ago, I got sort of, like, a bump down there, and I...
Hold on a second, we can talk real quick.
Do you know what she's talking about?
There are 2 girls.
And they had sex like they were male and female.
Drew said from oral sex, and she corrected Drew and said, no, we did it like male and female would. Now, there's a couple of things that could be here. You could go strap-on.
Yeah.
You could go non-strap-on, but just sort of hand tool, something. Fireplace poker, banana, flashlight, something. Or there could be a crotch-to-crotch kind of thing.
Yeah, but...
What do you think? Which one are you going
None
for?
of that seems like a sort of drunken groping.
I'm going crotch...
Pretty...
Brian brings up the fist. That's a good point. Sarah?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's the latter. I'm going from what my friend told me, but I just wanted to know.
I think she brought up the fist?
No. Just
put a ladder in you, you said?
No, the crotch-to-crotch thing.
Crotch-to-crotch.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if, because she's had sex with other people, I wanted to know if I could have possibly caught something
Should
from her.
never listen to anybody, except for my friends. And then,
yeah, I mean, it's possible, but you would have had symptoms before now.
Yeah,
but
that's what my
I still have trouble believing.
The crotch-to-crotch thing is hot.
But
it's hot.
You think they do that and they're 16? They're not.
I would have saw something by now. So
16 and they're not into being a lesbian really, and what the hell? And they're loaded and groping around.
Are you cute, Sarah?
I guess.
Yeah. And what about her?
Yeah. I don't know. She's my friend.
Yeah.
I don't really look at her like that.
I know. It's embarrassing.
I just wanted to know if that was really weird or if I could have caught something.
You went crotch to crotch with her, right?
Yeah.
I know you don't look, but she doesn't want to comment on what she looks like.
You woke up with what?
I woke up with, like, different underwear on. She had no underwear on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Drew, quiet down. What's your question, Drew?
This just doesn't fit for me. I don't know.
Why? You think it's bogus?
No, it's not. I swear it's not.
No, it's not bogus. I just think the friend might be kind of goofing on her a little bit.
No, she would remember if she did nothing.
She might have something, but
you have some recollection of this, right, Sarah?
Well, leading up to it and stuff, but the actual deed, no, I don't. But I mean,
I could believe there was some groping and that kind of thing, and then the friend kind of freaked out.
No, their friend is her best friend. She's telling her straight up. Girls don't goof as much as guys do. Guys be like, dude, you blew him. You blew him, totally. And be like, what do you mean? We were wrestling, and then I went upstairs. No, dude, you blew him first. Stu, am I right? Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what guys would do. Girls don't really have so much of that. They want crotch, Drew. All right, we'll be back.
LoveLine will be right back.
LoveLine. 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 LoveLine.
Hey, this is Dan from Tonic for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving, reminding you that drunk drivers are still the #1 killer of young adults in this country. Please use your head and save your life and those on the road. Always choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives. You should too.
LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 1105 Alternative. San Francisco.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Forget about that phone number.
I just corrected Tara, don't call me Tara, goddammit, synovial cyst.
What happened?
Popped it.
Yeah,
Remember,
what is
didn't I do that for yours? That's what you had in your hand.
No.
Oh, no, you had a different, we thought you had that.
Yeah, everybody thought I had something that was what they wanted me to have, but turned out to be something much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it popped, and you couldn't, you tried to stab it with a syringe, remember?
Pull that pus out.
Oh, my hand's still weird, It's so tingly. No, I don't want to show you anything because you touch everything. You poke.
No.
You poke where it hurts.
Show you.
No, I had surgery on my palm and my wrist 3 years ago. It's weird. It's dead. It's dead spots in it, It didn't work out. It worked out. It's weird. So the point is, Dr. Marcel said there was some nerve, whatever. They could fix it or something. There's a second surgery or something. But the point is worse than pain, it's asleep. Yeah. If you put your finger on it, it feels like a dead spot, and it's an eerie feeling. I don't like it. So I'm not going to let you poke at it. But if you want to look, you can look at it. Don't touch.
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. It's still dented in a little bit there.
Yeah, that'll heal.
Yeah. Thank God they got my underpants away from me, though, huh?
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have caught on fire. That's what I love. I was like, you give me one good goddamn reason why you need my underpants to perform hand surgery on. And they're like, certain underpants are made of a cotton lycra mesh that could actually ignite during surgery. I'm like, how high are you? Please. I told him, please give me the thing that I have to sign. I will sign the underpants. You know what? If I wake up and my balls are going up like a Roman candle, I will have signed that piece of paper, and you'll escape litigation. They don't have that paper. Now, let me say this. Hold on. I'm getting fired up for a second here, Drew. This country is destroyed now.
Yeah.
It's destroyed by the attorneys.
Yes.
Everything is everything. If there's a 1/10 of 1% chance of anything happening, then it can't be done.
Right.
You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't walk outside somewhere holding a cup. You know what I mean?
It's a slippery slope, Adam.
Slippery slope. My balls drive me nuts. It's like we have a man show rap party a few years ago. I want to go step outside and smoke a cigarette. I got a drink in my hand. It's like, you can't step out. It's like, listen, I'm 100 feet from the street. I'm just going to stand here by the, you got to put the drink. I got to go get the drink and go set it back inside on the ground and then come out like I'm a 10-year-old. I can't stand all this stuff. And here's what I'm saying. Just start producing. You got all those pieces of paper that everyone has to sign that gets everyone off the hook if there's anything should go wrong. Give me the piece of paper that lets me keep my underpants on and carry my drink around. You know what I mean? Let me sign a waiver.
Unfortunately, it's so bad waivers don't stand up.
I know.
It's just horrible.
You know what I want? Here's what I want in life. I want some general piece of paper that I can sign that says, listen, unless I'm standing in line at your amusement park and I get hit with a crossbow through the neck, I'm not suing. I'm not suing anything. Let me sign the general paper and then let me go about my goddamn life.
I'm inclined to take responsibility for everything that happens in my life. My neighbor's hillside fell in my backyard. I cleaned it up myself. I'm not
good.
I'm not going to blame
you have a good, healthy, low self-esteem, Drew, and that's why we've lasted. But let me give you an example. Jimmy signed me up for the Wine of the Month Club, right?
Yeah.
Because that's all I need, more free booze, right?
Of course, yeah.
He got me a nice gift for my birthday, and he signs me up. Well, he asked me, him and my partner Daniel. I said, "What do you want?" I said, "I like those of the month clubs where you get the coffee, you get the red wine, you get the beer, you get the different thing every month." So they sign me up, and I come home one day, and you get that little tag from UPS. Hey, sorry, we missed you. Well, they missed you because they came by at 1:30 on a Tuesday, and of course you were at work. And then the next day you show up again, and it's like, "Hey, sorry, we missed you again." It's like, hey, listen, you can't figure out that human beings may work during the day? You keep coming by at noon on a Monday and a Tuesday. I'm not going to be around. Then the third one is, hey, now you got to come pick it up. Usually they drop stuff off, but they can't drop off booze.
Oh.
They can't drop off a nice bottle of red wine that's totally packaged and sealed up. The reason why they can't do it is there's some liability, right? The neighbor kid, the 11-year-old neighbor kid, is going to hop the fence, open my package, drink my Chardonnay, and then go stab his sister, and me and UPS are going to be liable. That's what's killing this country. I got to then, like a retarded 4-year-old, go down to UPS and get my booze because they're going to get sued if they drop something off with a 4% alcohol in my yard on my property. And meanwhile, they drop everything else off. I could order, give me a battle axe, 10 gallons of kerosene, and
uranium,
70 stump midget porn, rectal foot fetish films, and they drop that off no problem. But this thing's 4% alcohol. Oh no! And we're slowly being destroyed. I got wine of the month. That's great. I get to go down and get it. Why don't you just leave it at the goddamn liquor store? What use is it? You know what I mean? Like, what use is being anything of the month if you got to haul your ass down and go get it? That's called a goddamn liquor store. It's on the corner. I'll go get it myself. I know there's some faggoty lawyer that's behind this whole thing. Yeah, because one time they dropped something off and somebody got drunk, and then somebody sued, and then everybody was screwed. I can't stand this. I want to take our country back. I really do. You horrible blood-sucking vermin lawyer. Have some dignity, would you? Have a little pride. And listen, you pussies that bring up these frivolous lawsuits, have some dignity and put a gun in your mouth and kill yourself. And then maybe your sons and daughters can go ahead and sue the manufacturer of the gun company. Make a few bucks off your pussy death. I'm 39 years old. I've never even come close to one lawsuit in my entire goddamn life.
Would you ever?
No! I would never. I wouldn't sue anybody unless somebody just attacked me with a tire iron, and even then, I'd just give me the money, put the guy in jail, and give me the money for the hospital bills, and we'll call it even. Freaks suing everybody all the time, shutting every business down. Pussies, lawyers. Oh, yeah, we got Philip Morris. They're giving us $70 billion. Yeah, put DuPont, put everybody. Put Owens Corning, put everyone out of work. You just sue the hell out of everybody. Have some dignity, you people. I don't trust anyone who has a lawsuit about anything ever. And you people that have multiple lawsuits, you're going on your sixth one. When I'm in charge, I'm going to take a rusty piece of rebar, I'm going to put it in one ear, it's going to come out the other, and we're just going to hang you outside the stadiums. It's going to be my plan for you. Outside the stadiums. You hear me, Drew?
Basketball, baseball, football?
Whatever the season is. All right, let's take a break.
Here it is. Bottom line, it sucks being single today. Tons of lame people and no decent prospects. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE. LoveLine will be right back. So get your problems ready.
Well, welcome back to the best of LoveLine. I'm Adam.
I'm Drew.
That's Dr. Drew.
Yes, I'm trying to follow your lead, Adam.
Interesting that we get paid the same amount, isn't it?
Yeah.
I find that interesting.
Just here licking your boots.
You know, people are like, well, so you get paid the same amount. But let me tell you something. If Drew got paid what he should get paid, then I would get paid more. It's not like I just get what I'm getting and Drew would get less. No, I would get your money. And I would kick you back a couple of bucks. Mm-hmm. You know, a little what I call wham.
Wham.
Walking around money.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had that when I did Crank Yankers.
Yeah, I kick it back to you.
Yeah, that was nice.
I give you a little per diem.
Yeah.
Once a month, give you $20, a little money, you know, vending machine money.
It's good.
Yeah. All right, let's keep the train rolling, Drew. What do you say?
All right, just us.
More Best of LoveLine, and here it goes. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Just finishing my rant with Drew about how I hate waiters and waitresses and how they don't have to average $180 an hour.
There's something stuck to your head, too.
Yeah, that's my brain, buddy.
You aware of that?
Get used to it. Oh, I got a Post-it stuck to my head.
That's nice.
I mean, when I'm thinking,
you put a
I
Post-it
track
on your
paper
head.
like a magnet. All right, so I was yapping about that.
The parking?
You know, I hate the parking. I hate the valet. The more expensive, the restaurant, the more expensive the valet. The other thing that drives me nuts, as I was saying, is they don't pay waiters and waitresses, so it's up to us to pay for them.
Yeah.
So you just drop $170 for you and the old lady to have a nice dinner. Now you got to pay for the guy too. Ugh. The one that drives me the most nuts on that, and there's a handful of these jobs, it's diabolical. They don't pay. The employer does not pay the employee, so we have to. Uh-huh. It's the the massage, the masseuse.
Yeah.
I don't get them, but my wife and all her cronies do. And it's always like, how much is it? It's $110.
And a customary tip.
Takes an hour. Yeah. All right, it's $110 an hour, no materials, little canola oil. I mean, there's not much. It's not like you're using, it's not like you're going through $80 worth of carbon fiber or anything like that. There's no materials. So it's like, it's like $100 for an hour. All right, that sounds like enough. Well, then you got to tip them $30.
Yeah.
Why? Well, because they don't get paid. I mean, they get the tip. They get a small hourly thing, but the house keeps all the money. Well, my thing is like, that's between them and the house. Because you're paying $100 for like 45 minutes worth of rub down. Shouldn't the house just give them $50 and keep 50 and everyone be happy? No, they don't get paid. Really? This is a great scam. I got to do this, Drew.
I know.
I got to get some employees. I got to farm them out for $100 an hour and then say I don't pay them. So you got to pay them. And that $20 you pay them, that'll be the $20 they make an hour.
That's right.
I'll just keep the $100.
That's right.
That's for the canola oil and the fresh towel.
Oh, it's the overhead.
And the flip-flops. Yeah. That's going to run something. All right. Yeah. You got it. I don't like Drew. Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
It's the one thing Drew and I agree on. Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. $100 an hour. Got to give a nice tip.
Yes, sir, Miss Grohl.
Lorenzo, you're 18? No.
Lorenzo. Gone.
He just sounds like he's gone completely.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Kristen, who's 22. Kristen?
That's me.
What's up?
Oh, nothing much, guys. I just want to let you know that I've been listening to you since I was in 6th grade.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, wow. That's right.
Wow.
Anyway, so you know what? You just keep me coming back, so you're doing a good job. Congratulations with everything.
Thank you.
Why, sure. Anyway, my question is, I'm 22 and I've never had a really serious relationship before. And the thing is, I really don't know why. I just went to a wedding in Missouri where my cousins I haven't seen in 10 years, and, they just married, and it was just the strangest thing, All
right.
What was strange?
Just strange. You've never been in a serious relationship.
You wanted to be in one?
Well, you know what? I haven't been adverse to one. I'm not going to be like, white wedding or anything.
Well,
what does that mean?
I don't know. Listen, Kristen, you're a smart girl, but you're a little bit
You're fat.
No, Drew. Yes, fat. No, you're not angry, but you're a little bitter.
I am a little bit bitter, but only just because I've been thinking about it recently.
Okay, so you got a little energy.
And so, what is the issue? Why aren't guys?
I don't know. I'm not, ugly.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, the hottest chick on the block.
I like when people do this. I like when they go, I'm not ugly, but I'm not the hottest woman in the universe. I like where you go. I always get suspicious when I hear that too. Like there's too much exaggeration there. All right, so Chris, there's nothing wrong with you physically,
right?
Yeah.
All right, where's your dad?
Oh, Dad's at home.
Do you
I'm
meet
a
guys?
Girl, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's too picky.
Oh, you're too picky,
right?
No, I'm really not.
You're not too picky.
I probably had kisses in my entire life.
Had what?
I probably had 3 kisses in my entire life.
Well,
yeah,
that
that'd
means
be pretty
you might
picky.
be picky.
You're fat.
Drew, please.
No, I don't know what it is. Only thing I can think of is that I'm an only child.
All right, hold on a second.
She can't hear us even.
I don't know. We said you were too picky, and then she said,
I'm picky.
I've only had 2 kisses in my whole life. And I don't know what she meant by that. Did she mean that guys didn't try to kiss her? Or?
Yeah.
And Drew, don't tug on your coat. You make me nervous because equipment here is so goddamn crappy. Kristen?
Yeah?
Okay, so Drew said you were picky. And you
I'm
said...
sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Drew said you were picky.
I'm picky?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you said you'd only been kissed 3 times.
Right.
That was your response to my saying you were picky.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe I misunderstood, but my response meant that no one's ever tried except for 3 people.
Really?
Yeah.
But maybe you're putting out a vibe,
Yeah,
you're sort of
stay away.
Yeah.
You're smart?
Yes?
Yes?
I'm sorry. My phone's cutting out. I apologize.
All right. Okay. Listen, hey, number one, we gotta have good connections. The cell phones. Hey, if someone's on a cell phone, put cell phone on there. I don't know if you do or not, and I don't know if it says it on there, but I want to know. It could mean take them early, or it could mean not take them at all. But please tell everybody if they can possibly do it to get on the landline and to pick it up and all that kind of get off the speaker and do all this. So I can't. 1 out of every 2.5 connections is bad on this show. That's way too high an average. Shouldn't it be like 1 out of every 300 calls is a horrible connection? It's every other goddamn call on this show. It can't happen that way. Lisa?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Connection sounds bad.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I hear the hostility, though. Yeah, what's up?
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Dr. Drew?
Yeah.
What kind of phone are you on?
I'm on a cell phone.
Oh.
You are.
Yeah. I'm
Ironic.
sorry. That's all I have.
You don't have a landline at your home?
No, I don't.
Wow.
Wow. That either means you're super cool or super loser. I'm going to go with the latter.
No ladder.
Well, the former.
Oh,
Ladder.
okay.
No, the latter. Yeah. But it'd be the former to the last one I said.
You say ladder, Lisa, and she's thinking about something you step up and get off the ground on. So it's latter, L-A-T-T-E-R. The latter.
We're coming undone here. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, I want to say, Adam, I like you because you tell people how it is and you like to speak your mind.
All right. Shut up.
Whatever.
What's going on? What's the question?
Okay. My question is, I've had the last 3 relationships I've had. The first one was abusive. The second one was okay, I guess. The third one got a little bad, and the one I'm in now is just really not working all that well, I guess, because I haven't talked to him in almost a week. And for some reason, I'm attracted to guys who play in bands. You still there?
We're listening.
Okay. Attracted to guys who play in bands because all my boyfriends have been in a band for some, playing guitar or whatever. But I was also wondering why they were abandoning me, if it had anything to do with my parents leaving.
Yes. You're a lesbian. You choose abandoning unavailable guys. You don't realize that's what you're choosing, but that's what you're choosing.
And guys in bands are going to be unavailable because they're going to be on the road.
Yeah. And guys in bands are not known for monogamy. That's not sort of the image that comes to mind immediately when you think about band members.
Wouldn't be a bad name for a band, though. Probably get a lot of chicks.
Monogamy, yeah.
Yeah.
Diabolical.
Hey, probably have to call yourself like Monogamy UK or something. Diabolical Monogamy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Be a good name for a band. All right, so Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can find a guy who's not in a band.
Okay, and my other question is the guy I'm seeing now, he's not talking all that much. I don't know. He gets in these moods where he don't talk at all.
Well, very exciting and very attractive.
Yeah.
Wonder if that had anything to do with, like, his family or, the way he is because he's a musician.
You said you hadn't spoken to him in like a week, right?
Well, it'll be a week this Saturday.
Plus, he doesn't talk, see?
Okay.
She calls, but he doesn't speak.
Lisa, maybe this isn't the right guy for you.
Okay.
All right? That's all I'm going to say. You guys aren't talking.
These are sort of antisocial guys you're going for. They're not known for stability in relationships.
Yeah.
Quite the contrary.
And part of it, too, is they just don't care. They're not treating you with that much respect. Guys will pull it together. You know what I mean? If there's a really hot chick, they'll dance.
Yeah.
And if the chick's just sort of around and they're sort of half into them and they're in a band and they're into other chicks too, they don't put so much effort forth.
Right.
Everyone, just think about the way you act when you meet some celebrity or some model or somebody you respect, as opposed to just some jack-off guy who is a friend of your brother's. Do you stand up when they come in the room and hop up and shake their hand or anything? Or you just sit there on the sofa and nod at them? That's what this guy does with Lisa.
Or brew like you guys do.
Yeah. Not true.
I'm
not going to dignify that with an answer. Alyssa?
Yes.
You're 24?
I am 24.
What's up?
I just want to know why cum stings when it gets in your eye.
Anything shot in your eye with any kind of velocity is going to hurt.
It doesn't necessarily have to be velocity. It's just that when the liquid actually comes in contact with your eye,
yeah,
it burns.
Well, it's got some salt in it, right? Drew, what burns her eye?
I'm just
salt.
Well, first of all, yeah, it's the pH and the salt content, the concentration of these various things in the eye, as opposed to. But I mean, It's not something I know formally. You know what I mean?
You never taken a shot?
Yeah, why would there be a reason for someone to know that formally? Except I will tell you that there are STDs you can get of the eye from getting stuff in the eye. Most significantly chlamydia, gonorrhea. And if it really stings and starts to discharge, that could be an STD.
No, I'm just talking about casually for a few seconds.
Oh, just casual cum in the eye? Okay. Right.
Like, let's just say you met a guy on the bus.
Yeah, and just, whips it out, smack right in the eye. Ah, it burns. No.
Yeah. Well, look at it this way. Pee-pee stings your eye, too, right?
Exactly.
I've actually
Look
never
at
had pee in my
vinegar,
eye,
everything.
so I don't know.
Your finger touches your eye, it stings,
Nothing feels good in your eye.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
Except completely inert things which are balanced to, be exactly what your eye is used to.
Yeah.
Saline.
All right.
Even Visine, I guess, actually
stings
a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
All right, there you go. You use that to wash out the semen, right?
Actually, I go for clear eyes, but hey.
All right, there. Oh, you a hasher?
No.
Yeah, you smoke a little weed, though, right?
No laugh.
Every now and then.
Now and then.
No.
Most of the people, that whole eye drop thing, I never got into it. And then I realized a lot of stoners are into it.
The Visines and that stuff are really bad for your eyes.
Are they?
Yeah, they constrict the blood vessels.
Yeah.
And that tends to restrict the oxygen supply to the cornea. It can cause all kinds of problems.
Yeah, I never got into it. I just thought, what if I like it? I mean,
Visine?
One more thing I got to carry around with me.
The knowledge that you like eye drops?
No,
I see.
Here's what I'm saying
I
is
see, use it all the time. I see.
I went down this slippery slope with chapstick. I managed to make it like 28 years without ever using chapstick, and then one day I try some chapstick, and I walk 10 feet, and I use more chapstick, and I walk 3 feet, and I stop, and I gotta get my chapstick. And next thing you know, it's like, hey, I can't leave the house. Where's my chapstick? And now I got my face. I'm giving myself a constant chapstick rub now. Become hooked on chapstick. It's my heroin. I got to chase the chapstick dragon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a bad thing.
I could have warned you before you got going down that path.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'd like a little heads up with the nose picking, too.
Yeah, but you got a problem with that.
I actually hurt my nose picking it today. Such aggressive nose picking that I may have done damage to my nostril.
Caused a hole in your septum or scraped off the lining.
Yeah, it's like,
oh, that's nice.
What, were you pretty heavily into coke for many years? No, I picked my nose when I tried.
It caused a hole.
I hurt my nostril today.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I do my best thinking with my finger in my nose. Krista?
Hi.
You're 21?
Yeah.
What's up?
I just have to say you guys are hysterical.
Oh, good
and
times,
I am
man.
calling from a landline.
Oh, great. What's up?
Crappy landline, but one nonetheless. All right.
Well, here's my situation. I've been single for about a few years now. My last relationship was pretty serious, but...
You're fat. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing?
But...
You're gay.
It turned bad, so... At any rate, I met this new guy, and we've been seeing each other for a while, and there's a lot of sexual tension between the two of us. We both really want to have sex with each other, but we want to take things slow, and we don't want to have a lot of partners in our lives, sexual partners, and so I don't really know where to go from here. I mean...
Third base.
Wait, I'm confused. How long you been dating him?
A few months.
She doesn't want to rack up any kind of sexual numbers, except for she's with a guy she's really into.
Had you gone through a period where you were promiscuous?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go through a thing where you're with lots of guys, and now that you have a real relationship, no sex.
Got to punish him.
Got to punish him. Got to withhold the sex.
Let's just free Chris up. There's nothing wrong with you. This guy's a good guy.
There might be something wrong with her.
No, you're fine. You're into the guy. He's into you, right?
Yeah, it seems that way. Like, I met him online, and the first time we met, I really didn't expect him to call me back, and he did. And he told me that I looked great and that things were, like, really nice and really sweet, and he wanted to get together again. And so he's coming over tomorrow.
Where does he live? How far from you?
About 2 hours.
All right.
So we only see each other maybe once a week.
Okay.
Over a few months.
Yeah.
And he's coming over tomorrow to stay for the weekend or something?
No, he usually because he lives out in Long Beach and I live in Van Nuys.
Oh.
2 hours? That's 25 minutes away.
No, not really. It's far.
Okay, listen. San Diego is
2 hours.
Is how far past Long Beach?
Yeah. San Diego is 2 hours from Van Nuys. Okay? Right. All right, Long Beach is...
an hour.
You're fat.
40 minutes. It's not that far.
Okay.
I'd drive it if there was some oral at the end of the highway. Okay. Look, here's the thing. You like the guy.
Uh-huh.
He likes you.
Uh-huh.
Feel free to proceed cautiously with the relationship.
I'm worried there's some sexual compulsion here because she goes through this phase of intense activity and then becomes depriving.
Anything happen? You ever get raped or sexually abused or anything like that?
Yeah, when I was
Told you,
younger,
Drew.
Told you,
I was
Adam.
molested by my therapist.
Oh, my God. How old were you?
I was about 7.
Wow. Oh, my God.
And he was my mom beat me when I was little.
Oh, my God.
So
And your therapist molested you?
Therapy, yeah.
And your therapist had sex with you?
No, he would just touch me.
I'm a rapist.
Drew, please.
But then when I was about a year ago,
That's the rape.
I was involved with a date rape.
Yeah.
I
And
got
that- and
drunk
that's-
and passed out, and he raped me.
And that's where she's shut down.
Okay, but how old were you when the therapist did this?
7.
I was about 7, maybe 6.
And he would just sort of fondle you?
Yeah, and I told my mom that he would put his arm around me, and it felt really uncomfortable. And so I saw him for about a year, and then I was just like, I couldn't do it anymore, and so I totally rebelled. And my parents got me a new therapist, a female therapist, who I saw all the way up until the age of 16, 17.
Did you report to her what had happened with the other one?
No.
Why were you seeing a therapist at age 6?
Because my mom was abusing me.
Okay. All right.
Not sexually, just
Is it possible you were misinterpreting some of the things this guy was doing? Because since you had been abused, maybe everything felt like an intrusion?
No, because he would put his hand down my pants.
All right. I can't misinterpret that.
No, not really.
Well, there's certain more aggressive forms of experimental therapy. I'm going to perform some of that on myself when I get home tonight.
And you never told the second therapist what this guy had done?
No, I never really told my parents either.
Do you want to maybe go after this guy? Do the public a favor?
I don't even remember what his name was.
Oh.
Really.
All right, but Krista, you're going through this. Let's focus on you for a second. You're going through this thing of sexual compulsion, and that's what happens. You go through this flurry of activity, and then you get deprived, and you start withholding. And all of it is a way of sort of avoiding real intimacy. And now you're with a guy that you could be intimate with, and of course now no sex.
All right.
So you kind of move forward.
Maybe find a new therapist.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I don't count myself as raped by a therapist, but I have canceled without 24 hours notice and been charged a $90.
Yeah.
And I consider that a form of rape light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a mild raping.
But this raping you deserved.
No. I don't like that 24 hours BS. You should be able to do it in like 20 minutes.
I don't like the speed limits.
All right. Karen? It's funny. I now know people have dropped off the line when I don't hear static when we punched them up. Karen couldn't have fallen asleep. She's been on hold for 5 minutes.
Yeah, no.
Karen? All right. Let's talk to Ricky. Ricky?
Yeah.
You're 22?
Yeah, sure am.
You did speed for, Drew moved the screen as I was reading it.
Actually, I'm 1,200 weeks old.
Ah, you did the math.
Yeah, I had to do it out for you, man.
All right. So you have a speed-related question?
Yeah, actually, the thing is, before I start, I just want to say about the little quote that you had about the waiters and stuff and the tip.
Mm-hmm.
Take some damn typing classes. Don't put your financial problems on my tab.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right on, brother.
So
he gets a Diablo sandwich, Mr. Pibb, and he orders the Mr. Pibb Mountain Dew Suicide and some chili fries, and this guy wants 80 cents. Kiss my black ass.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, take some damn typing classes, huh?
That's
But the
right.
thing is,
Take them typing classes.
or something, huh? Well, my question was to Dr. Drew. The thing was, I started messing around with the speed thing about a year now.
Yeah.
Last summer, actually, it was. And I just started out doing it here and there type deal so I could perform a little bit longer when I'm having sex with my old lady.
Wait. Whoa. Just I want to listen to music for a second. So you began using speed to prolong your performance in bed?
Yeah, exactly.
Speed was going to do that for you.
Yeah, you can't orgasm.
Can't have an orgasm. All right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, there are safer ways to do that if you're going to take pharmacological approaches.
Yeah, I hear you, but the thing is, I tried it out, and then when I started having sex, I realized that shit, I'm lasting longer because what I smoked right before I came over here. You know what I mean?
Smoke Speed?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right. He's calling from Bakersfield. It's probably the mayor of Bakersfield. He's not tipping. He's only smoking Speed. He's not shooting it.
Yeah,
Isn't that how it works in Bakersfield? Like if you live in Bakersfield and you mainline Speed, you're in the cabinet, you're in the mayor's cabinet, but you don't actually get to be the mayor. The guys who smoke the Speed, now they're up for election.
There it is there.
So what is your question?
And I'm just saying, like last few months, like my time having sex is dropped down back to regular.
Down to regular. Okay,
Yeah, like-
and you're still smoking the Speed.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, you're going to have to stop smoking the Speed, Ricky.
It damages your brain, okay, Speed?
That's great. His line is perfect, but you can't understand a word he's saying.
Yeah, the static's coming from his
Finally, we have a perfect
central
line.
nervous system.
Yeah.
It causes destruction of the limbic system. Memory problems ensue. It's tons of problems with this drug. It's an awful drug and profoundly addictive. Even though it seems like it's kind of no big deal, just smoking it 3 times a week, something like that. It is. When you start thinking, what? Can I ask him?
No. Ask him what.
Ricky.
Yeah.
Do you think that people are thinking about you and talking about you? Do you get those kinds of thoughts once in a while?
No, I'm good to go.
All right, you will. You will.
Always
you
right.
will.
You always batting 1,000.
You will.
Okay. We got to take a break. I got to Matt real fast. Matt?
Yeah.
You're a waiter.
I'm actually a waiter bartender.
And you say I'm wrong that your employers do pay you.
Well, the federal law says that tipped employees can have a minimum wage of between $2.13 $2.25 an hour. I think it just went up, but $2.25 an hour maximum.
Oh, I
Plus,
see.
because of workmen's compensation laws and unemployment insurance, almost all wait staff are part-time. We only work between 4 and 5 hours, 3 or 4 shifts per week.
Right.
So we're expected to make as much as a normal person would in a 40-hour work week.
This is the argument that the commercial actors use that you like so much.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's like when those ferries were on strike a few years ago, the SAG or AFTRA or whatever other crappy union I was forced to join if you want to work in this business. People are like, how can you sell out your own union? It's like, listen, how could someone sell out Stalin, who was living in the Soviet Union at the time? It's like, no, you were forced to join this group. Okay, but here's the whole, yes, this point is these pussies like Tim Robbins are up there going, well, these actors, they only work once or twice a year. They have families to support. Oh, I see. So they choose to show up to work twice a year, so they got to make their nuts. So you got to pay them $50,000 a day? Is that it? To stand in the background and dance on a Jeep that's parked in the sand for a KFC commercial? You could get any monkey to do this? They got to make enough to support their family for a year? No, that's not how it works. They got to get a job. And it's the same with you lazy waiters. We got to make what you guys, you're lucky. You get to work a 50-hour week. We have to make what you make in 10 hours. Oh, really? Boy, I didn't know how cursed your life was. So instead of making $10 an hour, you got to make $50 an hour. Yeah. And his now how is he rebutting my comment?
He's not. He actually was making
They're not
it
even
worse.
making minimum wage.
He was making it worse, actually.
You guys get $2 an hour, right?
That's right.
All right. Who pays you the $2 an hour?
Well, basically what my point was is most of us are working night times. This is the only job we can get to put ourselves through school.
Oh, who cares?
So until...
Again, who cares?
Call your congressman.
Listen,
The employer needs
your
to
whole
pay you.
point is we got other stuff to do other than work.
Beat 'em
So
up
we need to
more.
get paid a ton.
Beat him up more when we come back.
All right, we got to take a break. Do you understand this argument, everybody? The argument is listen, I'm going out on auditions during the day. I'm doing some modeling gigs. I'm going out for this. I'm doing that. I go to school. I only work a few hours at night. Hey, I got to pay the bills. So I'm going to need a couple $100 cash every night. That's great. That's
The other
great.
thing is he's making the point that we're making is the employer should be, whatever it is, the employer should be picking it up.
Employers don't even pay these guys minimum wage.
Yeah.
Pay them $2 an hour. The F is that? And we'll be back.
Hello, this is your radio. LoveLine will be right back.
Half of all new HIV infections in this country happen to people under the age of 25. Protect yourself. Call toll-free 1-866-344-KNOW.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All right, we got to get out of here with Matt. Hey, Matt.
I'm here.
Your waiter.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're done with you.
Okay.
I know your point was, I don't know what your point was. My point is employers should pay their waiters, not me.
I agree 100%, and my point was that until the laws are changed, call your congressman, complain to the people that own the restaurants, but the person who's hurt when you leave the table with a short tip is the waiter.
Right. So do you think that the basic sort of hourly wage for a waiter could be controlled through legislation or improved through legislation?
The minimum wage for everybody else is, yes, and it's the law that the minimum wage for tips.
Yeah, but let's say the minimum wage for a waiter is $15 an hour. We don't have to tip anymore?
No.
Good.
I would gladly work for $7 an hour if I could get an 8-hour shift working at nights. I would work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week working at night so I could put myself through school. But how many night jobs are there out there?
You can work at a gas station. Hold on, where are we now, Drew?
Night.
But where are we?
Los Angeles.
I know, but we're at work, jackass.
Yes.
Night.
No, I
Frankenstein?
I'm trying to get at what you were getting at, what you're working at night. I got the night part, I've been working. Oh, jeez.
I think remember, I tell you, I lost my groove?
Yeah, you got it back?
I think I'm winning it back a little.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad. TJ?
It's not good.
Yes.
Well, it's never good. TJ, you're 26.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
I'm a really big fan of the show.
Great.
I just want to let you know that every time I drive home from work, I listen to you guys. You guys are hilarious.
Thanks, TJ.
Anyways, I heard you guys talking about
semen in the eye.
The semen in the eye and why it stings. And I'm a former student at UC Berkeley, and I think I know why.
All right.
There's an enzyme that I learned that's on the top of the sperm, which helps it go into the
No. That wouldn't. That's for capacitance, so the sperm can penetrate the egg.
Well,
but
what's
that's activated. It's how the egg is penetrated by the sperm.
How it burrows into the egg.
Yeah. But no, that enzyme is activated and as it hits the egg.
Maybe he thinks the eyeball's the egg instead of burrow in. Hey, it's an interesting hypothesis, TJ.
Yeah, it's just an enzyme that breaks down protein, so I thought maybe it might be doing the same thing, and that's why it might sting.
All right, appreciate that.
I don't know.
So, Drew.
Yeah.
Sperm is coated with something?
Sperm is, the head of the sperm has all kinds of specialized function that get it to find the egg,
right?
Get to it, beat all the other sperm out, and then penetrate, and then get through, and then get in. There's multiple steps to that.
What do you mean get through and get in?
The egg has a big shell around it. It has to be able to penetrate that.
Really?
Yeah.
A shell?
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's not calcium shell, but
it's got to get to the nougaty center?
That's right.
Wow.
And it has all kinds of specialized biological functions to get it through. And there's several impairments that it can create. Some of the reasons people have fertility problems, the sperm doesn't capacitate normally. And
why does the egg need to protect itself so much? It wants healthy sperm?
Yeah, wants the
got to put up a
sperm.
little battle so only the strong can get through there?
Exactly.
Boy. It's,
and also the sperm fight it out with one another. Only one gets through.
I wonder which one of my sperm won. I think the weak one won. I think it was one of those situations you see once in a while, like in a tough man competition, where the tough guy actually loses on a sneak punch.
That caused you?
I don't feel like I'm the number one sperm.
Yeah, but think of the other Corolla sperm. Oh. See what I'm saying? I mean, just think about the Corolla sperm.
I know.
They all had,
I know my family's
coats with elbow pads on them. They were smoking, pipes. And your sperm was the one that had a tool bag around its belt and was doing some business.
So, I mean, my family is really borderline retarded. I mean, if you're, I was talking to my dad the other day, and I said, I was telling him all about this. He said, I heard you did that car race. And I said, yes, I did that Toyota Grand Prix race a few weeks back. And he said, And I said, yeah, it was exciting because all the cars, they had the roll bars, the cage, the fire suppression. They were all tuned up, but they were all equally prepared. So it made for exciting racing. And he said, did you drive your car? I said, no, Dad.
Once again.
Dad, once again. Yeah. I was driving the 350Z, and I had a good advantage on Josh Brolin because he had a Suburban. Child seats in there, rolling around in the back. I think he may have had his kids and a load of groceries in the back. So I was able to pull him on the straights. But, of course, he has a 6,000-pound vehicle, so he was able to, push me around in the curves just a little bit. Buzz Aldrin was... Buzz was driving a golf cart.
Lunar module.
Yeah, I was driving a lunar module. Peekaboo Street. She was driving skis, rocket skis. We all had our own form of transportation out there trading paint. Yeah, they went ahead and put a fire bottle in my car, Dad. That's just it. Harness, net, and everything. You understand my family may be retarded.
Okay. From your mouth.
All right. To God's ears. Jen?
This is Jen.
That's right, Jen.
No, with an A.
Jan, we better improve that attitude, Jan.
All right. Drew saw where my finger was.
I grabbed it before it hit the hold button, so let's go.
What's up?
Okay. I met this guy when I was 25. He told me he had herpes. I was okay with it. I researched it. We fell in love, blah, blah, blah. 10 months later, we broke up. We didn't talk for about 6 months. Started talking again. Then we started sleeping together again, and all of a sudden he decided to move. A week before he moved, he had an outbreak due to stress, and I ended up getting herpes.
You had sex with him while he was having an outbreak?
Well, he didn't know.
I see.
He didn't, because he was under so much stress. He was on a cyclovarin, and so he didn't know that
He had an outbreak in spite of being on Zovirax?
No, I mean, he does take it all the time, but apparently he had one and he was unaware.
He had an outbreak in spite of being on Zovirax?
No.
He didn't have an outbreak?
He did.
He had an outbreak in spite of being on acyclovir?
Right.
How many times did I have to say that before she answered that question?
No.
Yeah,
no. Oh, screw you. I'm tired of Jan. Starts corrects me 10 times right out of the box and then arguing with Drew. What Drew's saying is he was on suppression therapy, right?
For the virus, yes.
Some people take that stuff
all the time.
If they feel an outbreak coming on or they're having an outbreak, and other people who have a bad case of it take it constantly.
Yeah.
I've seen the commercials. They're kickboxing.
Yeah.
They're having a good time.
Uh-huh.
All right. I don't know what Jen's question was, do you?
On the board, it says something about having a relationship. How does she get a relationship even though she has herpes now?
So you're not with this guy anymore?
Correct.
Okay. And now you want to have a relationship.
Right.
That's fine.
Same way he was able to have one.
Yeah.
But I actually have dated a couple people, and as soon as I was really honest with them and said, well, I have this, they pretty much gave me some bullshit.
Oh, please. Jan is angry.
Oh, yeah.
Jan's like a world-class coos. And the reason the guys are dropping her is because she's a bitch. Not because of the herpes.
If a guy was really into her, that he would deal with it just the way she dealt with it with her boyfriend.
Listen, if people really into you, they'll date you if you got HIV.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely. All right. Jan.
Yeah.
You're a pain in the ass. That's why they drop you. It's not because of the herpes.
Actually, I'm not. I'm kind of bitter now because of the fact, because it was recently that...
No, you've been bitter for a long time.
No, I've been depressed for a long time.
Okay, well, your depression comes across as anger.
That irritability and stuff and hostility from the depression, you're projecting that.
So look into all that stuff. And then don't worry about the dating right now. Focus on the depression. Get yourself in a little better place. And it'll be fine. Find a guy who's into you. He's into you.
Just the way you dealt with...
and all.
Yeah, you dealt with this guy's herpes. Somebody will deal with yours. It's not that big a deal.
All right?
Okay.
Good times, though. All right.
I'm not gonna satisfy you with a laugh, even, Adam. How dare you?
Now, what is going on? That we just talked to Jan, who up on the screen it said Jen, and that's why we mispronounced it. And now we have someone else named Jen. And how many Jens do we talk to a year on this show?
Look how many mics are on the screen.
3 mics and a Jen.
Full house.
Hey, Jen.
Hello.
You're 19.
Yes, I'm 19.
Oh, I like you so much better than the evil Jan.
Oh.
Jan, evil Jan.
Yeah. What's up?
Okay.
Whatever.
Me and my roommates were kind of curious about if marijuana affects
or if after you smoke marijuana for like a long period of time and then you go to quit, if it can cause like insomnia or sleeplessness?
Yeah, there's a whole withdrawal syndrome associated with pot, and insomnia is a big part of it. Irritability, moodiness, a lot of depression, suicidal ideation, well above and beyond the degree of depression. In other words, you may not feel that depressed, but you'll just start preoccupying about killing yourself. That's a strange kind of side effect this drug causes. And then a lot of craving and a lot of irritability.
Anything you stop screws with your sleep.
Right.
Well, when you've been sleeping, it's a downer, and then your brain sort of compensates for that. And then when you remove it, it's all those counter-regulatory mechanisms are there.
That's why you can't quit.
Okay, so even if you have like no previous signs of depression or whatever, it can still cause that.
Stopping if you smoke pot long enough, it will make you depressed in essentially 100% of cases. But even if you don't have the depression and you stop abruptly, you can get depressive symptoms then.
Right. Okay.
You need to be sort of followed if you're a marijuana addict. It's a very pernicious drug.
All right, but good times.
Good times. Oh yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. See, there you go. There's a nice one. She's one of our nice callers.
Yeah.
Take a quick break. We'll be right back. LoveLine.
Okay, wait. My hair.
We'll be right back.
Hey, it's LoveLine, madam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All right. Let's get it going, Drew. What do you say, buddy?
I get some good calls.
Hop back to the phone. Speak to Daniel.
Oh, there's a good
24.
Good phone line right away. It's great.
What's up?
What's going on? I have a question, or it's kind of like a statement at the same time. I was wondering what's a good tip for you guys to give on a nice fine dining experience with wine, dessert. The bill's $85, $90, maybe $150. What is your guys' tip on those dinner experience there?
What percentage?
What?
Yeah, especially if it was good, bad.
No,
20%.
They usually about 20%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I here's what I do. He's got a bad line. I will tip more if I go in and have $8 worth of eggs.
Yeah.
I'll leave them $5 just because who the hell wants to get 20% of 8? $1.60.
Yeah.
That's no good. So I'll do that. But on the other hand, I'm not into. You know what? I'm not into the big thing.
The big tips.
Here's what I'm saying. You got some waiter at you go to a nice restaurant and you go there with a group of 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
You run the tab up to like $600-700.
Yep.
The waiter's been waiting on you guys for about an hour and a half, and they also have 3 or 4 more other tables.
Mm-hmm.
You got to drop. You got to drop like 100 and change or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Nah, they don't need to make $300 an hour.
Yeah.
Like they're not attorneys.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I know I sound like old man Corolla here, but here's the way I look at it, and this is what makes me a prick. The whole time I swung a hammer, I made $15 an hour.
Yeah.
I was reading plans. I knew all the codes. I was framing houses, and I was a skilled. I drove a truck with $2,000 worth of tools on it.
Yeah.
You're some half a fag actors in town with a little dippity-doo in his hair. You're 22 years old. You need to average $80 an hour? No, you don't. You're just schlepping food. You don't have anything. It didn't take you 15 years to do this. No apprentice school, no undergrad work, no nothing. I mean, I'm fine with you making a living, but you don't have to get rich. You don't have to make more than a guy who has a skill by any stretch of the imagination. Plus, you're getting phone numbers the whole time and then hanging out. You're eating for free, getting phone numbers and hanging out and getting drunk with the bartenders after you clean up. Now, I have no sympathy for these people. I'm actually jealous of them. And what else, Drew? We good?
Dominique.
All right. Dominique?
21.
Yeah, hi. How you doing?
Good.
I just want to tell you guys, first off, I love listening to you guys.
Thank you.
And...
Oh, wait a minute. I know what I wanted to say.
Oh, no. Here we go.
I don't like any of those jobs where the people go, well, the management, they survive off the tip, so you got to pay them. Yeah. It's like, look, you go into a nice place, the steak's $32.50. Oh, you want the braca flour too? That's another $8. Can't pay the guy who's bringing it to me? I got to pay him?
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, but they don't pay him. These guys don't get paid. What a great scam.
Yeah.
I would love to run a business that went this way.
Yeah.
I don't pay my employees, so you pay me. Then you got to pay them, too, because I don't really pay them. They wouldn't be able to survive off it. Really? I just dropped $700 at your sushi dump. You know, maybe take some of that money and pay them. This is all the money they get. Yeah, because you don't pay them. Shouldn't they pay them?
Yep, absolutely.
All right. I also don't like the fact that you can go to the IHOP or the Denny's and park for free for as long as you want, but you go over to Nobu and it's $4, and you got some Nicaraguan guy shaking you down on the curb. Nothing worse. Geez, I don't have any cash on me. What you got in the ashtray, man?
Oh.
It's like, let me fish some quarters out of it. I got like $2.75 here. It's all I got in change. Yeah, that's not going to do it. It's like, we just spent $1,200 in the restaurant. Yeah, we're not affiliated. You're not affiliated? You're standing out front parking people's cars. You're going into the restaurant. I wish the restaurant would just pay for those people.
Of course.
All right. I get, all right. Don't get me going, Drew. Don't get me started, Dominique. Yeah, we don't pay them, so you're going to have to pay them.
I totally agree.
Yeah, that Sprite, that's $9. You understand, we don't pay them. Really? Okay. It's a great scam. We all buy into it.
I know.
You know, your wife's always sitting there going, oh, you're just going to leave 20? You know, that's all the money they get. I know, because no one pays them. We got to pay. What do you want to? Should we pay for the car insurance, too? What else do we need to pay for these guys? All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. I had a question about postpartum depression, or I guess just depression in general.
Mm-hmm.
I was a teenage mother. I'm 21 going on 22. I have a 6-year-old son, and I am in the minority because I finished school. I'm getting my BS in 2 months.
Great.
And I did go to community college for 2 years, and it was good. But then I transferred to UCSB, and it was much better.
You have a 6-year-old?
Yes.
Wow.
All right, great.
Yeah. He's going to be 7 in December. But I guess...
Hold on. December's too far away for you to be talking about when he's going to be 7.
That's kid talk.
Well, it's just...
He's 6.5.
I guess when people have kids, you know...
Yes, you talk that way. Listen,
he's going to be
months.
7 in 9.5 months. He's closer to 6. He's closer to 5 than he is to 7, you know.
His birthday's December 1st, so he's 6.5 next month.
When my
he's
kids,
178 weeks old.
My kid's birthday is in November, and I start talking about them as being the next age in around August.
How old is your kid? He's 4,028 and a half weeks old. I never know how old that is. He's 27 weeks. He's in high school? He's in high school, right? For sure. Dominique?
So what's the question?
Okay, so I'm not sure if it's like postpartum depression from when my son was born, or
postpartum is within the first. Postpartum is within the first year of delivery.
Okay, because and then I have a blood disorder. It's called sickle beta thalassemia.
Yeah, so you're sickle trait.
Well, see, my mother has the thalassemia trait.
Yeah.
My father has a sickle trait,
Right.
and I got like a combination of the two.
It's called sickle thal. So.
Yeah.
What do you got to be? Is this everyone got to be black, or someone's got to be black?
Well,
what do you get?
my dad is Puerto Rican and black, and my mom is Puerto Rican.
Oh my God, the hurdles you've had to overcome. Shocking.
And okay,
so one's Puerto Rican and black, and the other part's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the part that got her to finish college. I'm going to look into this. I got to get my racial color wheel out and figure out what's going on with you.
All right. So what's the question?
I am depressed, I guess, or have anxiety attacks. I'm not sure which one it is.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if...
Do you have a drug history?
No.
Are you on any medication?
Just the pain meds I take for my pain crisis. And I don't take those.
Pain crisis?
They're
sickle
needed.
crisis.
Oh, I see.
How often are the sickle crisis?
Maybe about twice a month.
So that stuff could be working against you. Plus, God knows the chronic illness can affect you too.
Why don't you do something on campus?
I mean, like support group?
No, I mean, go
get
talk
some
to a
treatment.
counselor. Yeah,
absolutely. You should be. I mean, many people with sickle disease get some sort of antidepressant treatment. It's
What's
real common.
sickle mean, really?
Sickle cell disease.
I know, but what's the sickle part come in?
The red blood sickles form sickles.
Sickles?
They're blood sickles. They're sickle shaped. They're just half moon shaped. And they get clogged in the capillaries and cause a lot of pain, restriction of
Why
blood.
do only black people get sickle cell?
Because in the many years of evolution, turned out that people with sickle don't get malaria, and malaria is endemic in Africa, and so the people with the sickle trait survived better.
So the many thousands of years and generations, the people who did not have the sickle cell
died of malaria
in Africa.
Yeah.
So now it's just become you'd have to come from Africa.
Yeah.
Interesting. I never knew that. All right, we'll take ourselves a quick break. We'll be right back.
Okay, so I know there's nothing wrong with me. So what's up?
So I was like you, and I used to think that these Datelines were totally cheesy.
Why can't I meet anybody?
But I tried everything else and thought, what the hell? So I called the Dateline and actually met a cool guy.
I called the Dateline and I hooked up with some cool people.
Believe it or not, other normal people are out there looking too.
877-889-DATE.
1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Well, that's it. The best of LoveLine. Oh, I'm sick, Drew.
I know.
Yeah.
You've been sick all week.
I seemed better during the best of LoveLine.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
But still, you're fetchy, even when you're not sick.
Yeah. Maybe I'm teething or something.
Yeah.
All right. I think I got a gray pube coming in.
I'm beginning to think. I'm realizing.
I think menopause.
I'm seeing like a giant Stewie in front of me. I'm
Menopause.
realizing that
all right.
Seth MacFarlane fashioned Stewie after you.
True, please. Let's little Family Guy homage. Let's take an extended break, Drew. All
right.
I'll collect myself, and until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This has been LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.